How's everyone doing today? It's CJ Halleck with VisionNet Media, and real quick, I just wanted to put together a short little series, or should I say, a short little video for you to kind of go over SEO and the real quick, easy to follow steps and things to do to help improve your rankings for your website and other online presences. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The big question is, what is SEO? Well, basically put, SEO is short for search engine optimization. Long story short, SEO is the art of getting your website to rank in search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. SEO is not paying for ads. A lot of people think that SEO is, the same thing as using PPC or pay-per-click. Which is buying ads on Google or Yahoo or something to that nature, which is not natural search results. So SEO is all natural. It's what takes place without you having to pay Google, Facebook, or anyone to that nature to actually place your information on their website. Now, it's not easy to stay on top of, but if you continue to provide good content and not try to trick the search engines, you will see results. Very simple to easy steps that I'm going to cover. So that being said, the next thing is the main parts of what I'm going to call the SEO engine, which is keywords, and that's doing research and the placements of keywords on your site, which is just making sure they're there and you're not just putting nothing but keywords all over your website trying to rank. It needs to be fresh and updated content on your site that does not, or should I say, that is user friendly. You want them to be able to read content on your site and have it all make sense. Meta tags, meta description, alt tags for images, backlinks, and more importantly, last but not least, the most important thing is an easy to navigate website. Now, in covering the different topics, keyword research and placement is probably one of the top most important things as far as on-page SEO is concerned. Which, there's the biggest thing is the research. You want to make sure that you use the tools that are out there. There's plenty of free tools. There are plenty of paid tools. Two that I suggest is the Google Keyword Tool. You can simply search Google Keyword Tool, or Market Samurai is another one. I believe Market Samurai, you can get a 14-day free trial, and even when the free trial runs out, they allow you to keep the keyword research tool that they have built in. And with Market Samurai, it pulls everything from the Google Keyword Tool, so it's a very powerful thing to have in your arsenal. So make sure you take a look at those, and basically put, when you have the keywords, your focus keywords need to be high search volume and low competition. Everything should flow with the niche or the type of your business. So if you're finding keywords that you think you can rank for, but it has absolutely nothing to do with your business, don't try to rank for them. It's not going to do you any good. It's actually going to make you lose customers or readers. So, in that same state of mind, fresh and updated content on your blog. Before I get into the bullet points, I just want to say, for those of you who know me or who have seen other videos that I've done, or have followed me on social media, you know how important, and I've said it 1,000 times, how important it is to have a blog. I do strongly suggest that you have a blog self-hosted on your website, and you can, using the WordPress platform, it works. It's great. And it helps tremendously, especially as far as SEO is concerned. So that being said, one, you don't have to write the blog posts. You can use videos, you can use pictures, you can get a hold of other experts in your field and have them do guest posts. All those are okay. All those are great. They all encourage interaction on your site. Try to keep a schedule. One of the biggest things that I found in research over the past few weeks is, unless you can literally do one post a day, 5 days a week, try to keep it so when people go to your site, they know when the new stuff's coming. So for instance, one new blog post per week every Monday at 8 a.m. So your readers know come 8 a.m. and every Monday morning they can go to your site and get fresh content. Encourage your readers. As a matter of fact, it's very simple. Just ask them, hey, if you like what you read or you like the video or whatever, comment below. Share this with your friends on social media. It's very simple. And first and foremost, the biggest thing as far as SEO is concerned, when you're coming to, putting your blog posts up and things of that nature, is don't forget your tags in your description. And never, and I'll have this on a different slide for something else, and I believe it's next, but never use the same description twice. When you have duplicate descriptions on different posts, it hurts your SEO. So make sure that each post you put up has a different description, different tags, and tags can be the same, descriptions need to be different. And when using photos, make sure they're the right size for your site. The biggest thing is when people have images that are too small to where they can't be seen, or if they're too big, they cover up the sidebar or they cover up other text on a website, and it really just hurts the overall user friendliness, if that's even a word. It is a word, actually. I just made sure it was. I created it. Always have descriptions, tags, and alt text filled out for every image that you put on the site. And like I said before, never use the same description twice. Don't use one or two words for the description. Give a detailed description for every image that you upload. Because the images themselves, especially if you have them hosted on your site, can rank for specific keywords as well as the blog post. So you want to make sure that everything flows freely, because images can rank just as easy as websites or videos or anything for that matter. Backlinks. Basically put backlinks or the other sites that link to your website. So for instance, if you're a plumber and you're going online and you find a directory of plumbers throughout the United States, that is a great backlink. And that being said, links that are from sites that cover similar content are always good. So for instance, if you're a doctor and you get a backlink from someone who's a boxer, it will not do. You'll get points, if you want to call it that, for that, but it will not be as good as if you're a plumber and you get a link from another plumber website. Not necessarily saying try to build a big circle of people in your field locally, but you may want to link to other people throughout other areas that you can't work with, and give strong suggestions. Somebody you went to school with, or someone you met via social media, someone who does good work. Link back and forth to each other's site. It helps. Never try to cheat the system. And saying that, a lot of people will use sites similar to Fiverr.com, Elance, and different, the Warrior Forum, different sites like that, to actually buy backlinks. And when you buy backlinks, 95% of the time they don't have nothing to do with your genre, your field, your niche, whatever you want to call it. And when Google actually catches up to you and sees it, you're going to lose. But the big thing with links is you'll get them with great content you're going to share. If you continue to share good content on your site, and you put good posts up, good videos, everything on your website, you're going to get people who want to share it to their friends on social media, on their blog, and things of that nature. So that's going to be a great way for you to get backlinks, once you get rolling and using the blog system. And last but not least, like I said before, easy to navigate website. There's no question at all that Google does, and other search engines, Bing, Yahoo, like I said, there's a bunch of them. They all have a lot to do with your rankings. But if you create your site and the content on your site with the end user in mind, you will always win. If you make sure that everything that you do is made for the end user in mind, the humans that are actually going to your site and reading your content are looking at the content on your website, if you make it so that it's easy for them, it's going to be easier for you to rank than it is if you just throw a crappy website up. And a secret tip, and I'm going to put this out there, and there's going to be a lot of web design people who really do not like me putting this up because they're stuck in the 90s, but keep your navigational menu on top of your site, right there across the top underneath your header image. If it sits on the left or the right of the website, it really damages the rankings. It doesn't make it as strong as it could be. So just real easy tip, make sure your navigational menu is on the top of your site and not sitting on the left or the right, over in the sidebars. Now, I've covered a few things. Now, if you're really wanting to see exactly how good your website is doing, simply go to www.marketing.grader.com and plug your website in, hit show results. It actually goes to your website and it will actually grade you just like you were in high school, middle school, elementary school, whatever you want to call it, from 0 to 100, 100 being the greatest, 0 being the worst site on the face of the earth. And it will grade your site. But instead of it just giving you a number and saying, you can do better, it's going to give you step-by-step suggestions on what you need to fix. If you need to link your social media sites to it, if you need to blog more, if you need to blog at all, if you don't have a blog installed or hosted on your account, if you need to use analytics, which is one thing. I hate that I did not really, unless it's in the next slide, and it's not. Analytics is another big thing that's very important. Make sure you use them, whether they're in your hosting account or you set up with Google Analytics themselves. Google Analytics helps, but like I said, Marketing Grader will actually break down every aspect from your descriptions, your tags, your alt text, everything. Follow the suggestions they give you, and upon completing what they tell you to complete and following their suggestions, not only will you watch your grade on Marketing Grader go up, but you will also watch your rankings go as you rank higher for different search terms in the search engines. So, all that being said, I hope this helps. Please do yourself a favor and follow the steps I mentioned. Check your site out on marketinggrader.com. Make sure all your descriptions and tags and meta text and everything else is all in place. Use a blog. Install WordPress on your site. If you don't, there's plenty of people out there that know how to do it. It's very easy. It's just look it up. You can find it on YouTube if you want, for basic installation. If you're wanting, deep information, I have a link I can share. You can email me, cj@visionetmedia.com, and I will gladly shoot you a link to a course I put together. It's 100% free. Yes, you have to opt in, but that just makes sure that people aren't taking advantage and spamming the videos out anywhere else. But full walkthrough on how to install WordPress and actually build a blog with WordPress. So I can share that with you if you need it. So that being said, thank you for watching. If you liked the video and it was helpful, please share it and like it. And if you want to get more tips similar to this, get on the mailing list. You can do so by going to www.visionnetmedia.com/I-want-more. And the great thing about that, I have it set up so you can use Facebook or Google instead of just your email address. So it makes it easier and one-click access to get onto the mailing list. And you will not miss anything from that point on. So as always, it's been great making this for you. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you would do the same for me. So as always, be great and stay boosted.